Oh, is this where you go? Ahoy! Is that what you're saying?
Ahoy, mateys.
Ahoy!
Sure.
I should also be not looking at that. I should be looking at the camera.
Yes, technically we're right there, but
Oh, Mr. Meow.
but we can see ourselves
digging
today.
at the other thing on the floor now.
it's really cool.
Aw.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to a live chat. I know some of you are just trickling in. I know some
do
of
it. Don't
you
do it.
are joining us at really weird hours of the day. Hopefully, a lot of you are joining us at a reasonable time because we're staying up super late here in America to connect with you guys during daylight hours wherever you live, maybe, or early evening. Don't get up there, my dude. We put that there, but it's a no cat zone. There we go.
Well, he doesn't
There we
care
go.
what you tell him to do. He's going to do it no matter what.
No cat.
Because he doesn't know how to behave. He's not a very good cat sometimes.
There, we're gonna sit like a little person, okay?
This stream is starting out great.
Say hello to our little friend.
Oh, he's pretty blown
He's
out.
like,
It's
I'm
'cause
not
he's so
happy
white.
being here now.
No.
I wanted to get into things.
Causing trouble.
Anyway, hello. Hi. I hope
Hey.
the sound is good and the video is good and you are good.
Hopefully
Let us
so.
know if there's any problems.
Yeah.
So we have a little game here planned. What are we planning on doing? Give
Well,
us,
there's this
give
game.
Us the deets.
It's called What Do You Meme?
Yeah, it's not a very good game,
But we made it better.
which is why we changed it. Yes.
We've changed it to be Random Encounters themed. Before we get too much into this, though, we should remind everybody that we do have a couple moderators, and this guy's going to want to run off and go cause more trouble, and I'll let him as soon as
I'll let
we get through
him
this.
out the
so,
door.
there are two moderators in the chat today as well, right?
Yes, we've got Neff and Joe and Mactonio Howard. If you see any of either of them either answering a question or asking you to do something, please respect them. They are basically an extension of us. They've been around for a long time, and they're very good at what they do.
That's true. And thank you, both of you, for staying up with us. I know in America you guys are having a very late bedtime tonight, or a very early start to your day, whichever it is.
Who knows?
Yes, please respect them. We will be answering some questions today, too. Okay, you can go. Whoa, careful, dude. Careful.
Let me go.
He's a cat. He lands on his feet.
Think
Let me
Deep
go.
says that changing games to make them better is what we do.
Aw, thank you. It is something we aspire to do.
He
Sometimes
wants-
it's really
He
difficult.
wants to
Sometimes it's
leave
easy.
now. He's like, I didn't get to cause a ruckus.
He's like, all I want to
I
do.
want to leave now. Let me
Oh,
out.
I will let him out.
All right, so this game that we're playing today, we're going to have a little competition between AJ, Nate, and myself.
Oh, I love
And
competition.
You guys get to decide the winners, which is exciting. But basically, we're going to have some memes from Random Encounters, just the image show up, and we have to caption them with these cards from this game. And whichever one you think is best, that person gets a point, and then we do it again.
Okay, so effectively this game is like Cards Against Humanity or Apples to Apples, those kind of games, except you in the audience will always be the judge every single turn.
I think both our moderators have played this with us, too.
I think they
I'm pretty
have.
sure.
That's actually really cool. So they both know how this game goes. They have played it.
They've probably seen
In
some of
person
these
with
pictures
us.
that we're going to be
Probably.
putting up on the
You guys will
screen.
probably recognize some
I
of
was
these pictures, too.
gonna say, these are all pictures from Random Encounters videos, so hopefully you guys recognize all of them.
Yeah.
I also assume after a couple pictures, we'll probably answer some questions and stuff.
Sure.
But
We are also going to all take turns reading all of the answers so that you guys can't be biased and pick any one of us to win. I noticed some hashtag team people
Oh,
going
that's
on
not
in the
gonna
chat
work.
right now.
You're not gonna know.
We're not gonna let you do
we're
that.
gonna shuffle them.
Okay, so do we want to start with a question or do we want to start with a picture?
Ooh, let's go ahead and get rolling with a picture so they see how it goes.
Okay, test
we'll see how
round.
this goes.
Do you remember, if you want to ask us a question, put the word question in all caps and then whatever your question is, and we'll get to them in between some of our pictures.
The moderators may help us find some of these questions, too. They might.
Neff is offering to keep score this time since some of us can't count.
Yeah.
Neff,
Okay, sounds
be my
good.
guest.
We will try that. The
Are y'all
scores matter less than
Ready
the
to see the first
Yes.
lovely image we have for you tonight?
Oh,
I'm
please.
ready.
Here it comes. It is this picture.
Whoa!
Pay attention
Oh, wait, I can make that face.
to the
It's like-
bottom corner of your screen to see a lovely picture from one of our musicals.
That's
I
the
believe
face.
this is
Oh,
from
this
the
guy's gonna
first
want out now.
kindergarten.
Yes, this is from Kindergarten 1. Hi, welcome back. Are you going to help me? I got to pick a card that fits this.
So we have to pick a card that fits this lovely picture.
We've also made some of these cards custom.
Yes.
I am so sorry if anything that we read today, either that we put in or that the game already had, somehow offends you. Some of them are a little edgy. I think there are a couple edgy cards in here.
Oh, we're being edgy today.
Edgy.
A couple
edgelords.
of them.
All right, well, let me pick my edgiest
But this
card.
channel is kind of PG rated. Generally speaking, that means you might have a bad word here and there. There may be poop jokes, things like that. But we're not going to go overboard if we can help it.
Oh, goodness.
Don't do it. He's gonna jump on the TV stand.
Hey,
That's
dude.
Really gonna mess everything up.
Should I just escort him out?
You probably
Because
should.
I've picked mine.
Sure.
All right. Dude. Doodly dude.
I will, I'll pick that one. I don't know. I don't have a great card for this one, I feel like.
Oh, we're escorting the Moo Man out.
Who wants to read these first?
I can read them. So I assume this is your card, Gwen, right
Yeah,
here.
the one that's sitting over there.
All right.
And that's
this is-
mine.
We're gonna
We'll see how
give these a
these go.
good shuffle, so you guys don't know.
Do you want to
who's-
shuffle a random one in that belongs to, like,
Oh, you got
the audience?
The
No.
beard.
What?
The beard, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna shuffle in a random card.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm
That
gonna
belongs
lose.
to the beard.
Okay.
Lose to
All
the
right.
beard.
And the beard will be competing with us as well.
There we
He's
go.
not here
Somebody
in
says
person.
I have a disadvantage. What is my disadvantage?
I don't know. What is
Her
your
disadvantage is, if you haven't noticed yet, for some reason she looks green on our screen. We couldn't figure out
We
why.
played with all the lights. We played with those lights.
But
we couldn't get
the
her
good
to
news
something
is we
green.
won't be using this camera for
She
much
changed
longer
her
anyway.
outfit. Like it's not helping.
All right, are you guys ready to hear what these options are? All right, for this
I'm so ready.
Okay. So for this lovely picture of Nugget.
this lovely picture of Nugget. I mean, it's
Patrick
War-
Warburton?
Patrick
Is that
Warburton.
you?
All right, here you go.
Number 1.
When you start telling your parents a story and then remember what happened was illegal.
Oh. And that's the face you
That's
make?
the face you make.
Maybe. That was number 1.
When your sister says, "Leave me alone," but you're an annoying little turd, so too bad, sis.
Maybe. Okay, that was number 2.
Or is it when a helicopter passes overhead and your friend yells, "They're coming for me," but they actually mean it?
Okay, that was number 3.
Or
you ever had
is
that
it-
experience?
Or is it this one? When someone calls your mom hot. I can't tell if he's disgusted or pleased. It's a little weird.
All right, so those were the 4.
Those are the 4.
So it is time for you to tell us.
Read them one more time for everybody, just quick. Starting at the beginning.
Number 1.
Don't say number. Oh, are we calling them number 1, number 2?
It might be easier.
Okay, go ahead then.
Number 1, when you start telling your parents a story and then remember what happened was illegal. Number 2, when your sis says leave me alone, but you're an annoying little turd, so too bad, sis. Number 3, when a helicopter passes overhead and your friend yells, "They're coming for me," but they actually mean it. Or number 4, when someone calls your mom hot.
I'm seeing a lot of number 2.
That's because you're in the bathroom.
I'm
I just figured it'd be
waiting to see
easier
if
for
there's
them to spam
Yeah,
numbers than the whole phrase. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure overwhelmingly it is 2.
Number 2. All
Which
right.
is mine.
Number 2, when your sister says leave me alone, but you're an annoying little turd, so too bad.
Hey, good
That is
job.
Gwen's card.
Nice job.
I'll just
So-
hold on to that, and so that I can have.
That
very
way,
close to
Neff
my friends.
will. I don't think I redrew after I played my card. have to
I
do that.
definitely did not.
I did, because I was on it, but not with
All right.
the one I
so
played.
Gwen has a point.
Gwen is winning.
We will
Oh,
take
no.
this picture off.
All right, goodbye, Nugget.
Woo. Maybe.
All right, thank you very much, guys.
Does Nugget
I
have a
enjoy
sister?
being off to an early lead.
I don't remember if he has a sister or
I
not.
don't think he does. I've lost the person's name so far, but they asked a question earlier that said that they were inspired by us to make a video game musical of their own, and they wanted to know if it would be okay to tag us as their inspiration if they ever finished it and posted it.
Yeah, sure. That'd be really cool.
Definitely.
Go for it.
I think I can speak for all of us when I say the coolest thing ever is actually seeing you guys make something after we made something or before we made something or whatever. A number of creative people in our community is really awesome, and I personally get a lot of joy out of seeing what you guys make. So sure, tag us. We're really good with it.
Yeah, the internet is plenty big enough for everybody, so don't feel bad. It's not like you're stealing our thing or something like that. There are plenty of people making cool video game music videos or even just original musical numbers about geek stuff or whatever. Do what you want. We have even told people in emails before when they suggest a cool idea that we don't think we're ever going to be able to do. We'll say, you should take that idea and you should make it. You should make that come to life. So go for it. If you've got a great idea, make it come to life. This channel wouldn't exist if we didn't do that too.
Also, just real quick, if your question is, will you make blank musical? The answer is always maybe. We can't make any promises about what we're doing. I'm not even sure we know what we're making next.
Maybe.
So
Maybe
we'll make what you asked for. We definitely listen and we take it into account. So please do suggest those things to us. But we don't know yet.
Before we go to sleep tonight, we should do a Patreon report so that our Patreon people know where we're leaning with the musical. Because that's been on the calendar of we need to do, but since we finished a musical, we haven't been.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were waiting for.
I know, yes, there are, and that's what I told myself like last month. Is I was like, we need to start making update videos for Patreon more constantly, even when we don't have something exciting.
And we did for a while.
We did, and then we fell back and we relapsed back into that. Like, we'll wait till we have something good to show.
Yeah.
No, we update no matter what, and sometimes they just get hey, we're just waiting for something cool. That's okay too.
I thought I was going to be getting something in the mail today that we could have at least shown to be like, this is maybe something we're starting on. But the mail was not acting properly.
All we got in the mail
now.
today was garbage.
Garbage. Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Are we gonna
to
play
see our
another one?
next
Let's
picture?
try the next one.
Let's do it.
Is
Let's do
this
it.
lovely picture?
Oh, that's an old
Sonic.
school one. That's very old Sonic.
Sonic from Needle Mouse.
Wow.
This is literally the earliest
Card.
filmed AJ, correct?
On Random Encounters? Yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
No,
That is-
ever.
Ever?
Not ever.
You didn't exist before.
just really old. That one's not bad. I like that one actually. That one's pretty good. That might feel like shots fired. Ooh. Oh, that one's sad. I shouldn't give you guys clues. I just realized you're gonna like track down my card with them.
I'm gonna try this one. I don't think it's gonna work, but
Okay. I'm gonna play that. Who's gonna read them this time?
you or me?
Do you want to or do you want me to?
We got yours, and then we got the
beard.
The beard.
I swear, if the beard starts getting points, then I'm gonna just be
I know.
distressed.
I also, we have a house rule, or if you don't like your hand, you can discard the
Can I
entire
trash
hand.
your hand
My
already?
hand is very not good, and some of them are mildly inappropriate.
Oh, mildly inappropriate. All
So,
right, then. All right. Now all the good cards he's gonna have. I'm gonna leave no good cards for me. You guys can't see the stacks. There are like 400 cards over here, but they're all the bad cards for sure. All the good ones are now in his hand. There's only like 7 good cards. He's got them all.
I love the chat is currently suggesting their own captions for this,
Oh, that's good.
such as when you're in an online argument and you make a typo.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. I hate that.
When someone says they've never heard of random encounters.
Hey, stop reading my card out loud before you've read my card.
All right. Thank you guys for those suggestions. They made me smile a lot. But
We should
ours
release some of these images
are-
at some point so you guys can do your own memes with them.
We should totally do that.
Yeah. Because obviously we've got the graphics. They're right here on screen. All right, you ready, Gwen? You going to read these? And we'll...
Okay, here.
Everybody has to remember these because, again, you're going to vote for one of them. Oh.
So
Sorry.
you can also preface it with
All right.
numbers as well, so people
Number 1 is when someone says their favorite type of music is Nightcore. Is that shots fired? When you have to explain to your therapist what a meme is.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, that was number 2. Number 2 was the therapist. Number 3, when you bring your boyfriend to your best friend's house and his phone automatically connects to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, no.
You need a new
Oh, no.
boyfriend.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
I don't know. There might be other circumstances.
I'm not sure you have a boyfriend anymore.
Or number 4, when the weird kid invites you to a sleepover.
Is that the weird kid?
Hey! Hey! All right, so that was...
So go ahead and vote. That was
One is Nightcore.
Number 1, when someone says their favorite
2
type of
is
music
therapist.
is Nightcore. 2, when you have to explain to your therapist what a meme is. 3, when you bring your boyfriend to your best friend's house and his phone automatically connects to the Wi-Fi. 4, when the weird kid invites you to a sleepover.
Why are all the pictures of me so far?
3, 2,
Where are all the memes of other people?
We'll get to them. You see the list right there.
I do. I'm trying not to pay attention to it. I don't want to know what's coming up lest I cheat. What do we got? Who's
I've
first?
This is looking
I've seen
pretty
a lot
split.
of threes and a lot of twos.
Huh.
2, 3.
So it's between the therapist and the boyfriend?
I see threes, I think, the most.
I think it's threes.
I think it's threes.
Yeah.
So boyfriend.
I think that's the beard.
I think it is.
You guys voted for the beard. What a bunch of goons. Bunch of goons.
The beard won that. I was thinking
Where
the
are we
beard's
just
blended
going?
in really
I'm
well
just
this
throwing him down
time.
here.
Okay.
All right, Neff.
Wow.
1 point for the beard.
Oh, I put in the Nightcore one.
Mine
I was like,
the,
this is going to offend some people.
Mine
I'm
was the
gonna do
weird
it.
kid.
I put in the therapist.
That's good. That's good.
He is the weird kid, and he probably did invite me to a sleepover.
And you probably came to them.
Probably.
So...
I was probably like, whatever.
Alright. Yep, I think it is overwhelmingly threes. Okay.
The beard.
So
Victory is his.
scroll up for a second, see if I can get us some.
More questions? More questions? Yeah, between like each of the like rounds, we could answer a question. That way we mix and match.
Somebody just asked if you were AJ from GT Live.
Wait, hold on. I believe AJ from GT Live is me, is what you're actually asking. And yes, that's me.
I was gonna say, you've been on
I'm like, wait.
an episode of GT Live?
I think only one?
Charity one, right?
Yeah, I was never on in their living room. But then on their newer set, I was there over like the Thanksgiving vacation stuff.
Yeah.
To do the mental health week.
Alex, the fun texting girl, says the Nightcore one kind of made me mad.
Well,
sorry.
Good.
As somebody who writes music, who works really hard at that music too, by the way. Some days it feels like I'm just smashing my face against a wall, like literally. Sometimes it hurts a little bit to then watch somebody re-upload it slightly sped up. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I worked so hard on that, and someone else is just gonna re-upload it sped up a little bit. Not to say that there aren't cool effects people can put on and stuff too, but that becomes like a remix. I feel like you have to draw a weird line between Nightcore and remixes, and if it's just sped up, it might start to creep more into not a remix anymore. I don't know. I have to do remixes too of like the FNAF songs, and I'm definitely not just speeding them up. Definitely not gonna do that.
Oh.
I know. See, I feel like I just fired even more shots while I was trying to like put out that fire. It's a bunch of people that are gonna be like, "How dare you talk about my Nightcore remixes like that?"
Blueberry Muffins wants to know if you weren't doing this, what would you be doing?
This like here
This
right
live
now,
stream right here?
or this in the state of life.
Probably be watching like Star Trek Voyager or something.
That's true.
Been doing a lot of that.
I suspect demonetized. I suspect they mean like if we didn't have this job, what would we?
Yeah, that's cool. That's fair. All right, so imagine yourself if you had to go back however many years to undo random encounters out of your life. You just plucked right out of there. What would you be? Where would you be?
I'd probably be where I was before I came out here in 2016 to work for Random Encounters.
Explain. Give us context, man.
Dead end, boring retail work.
Like, is this like a science officer on like the Voyager?
No, nothing exciting.
Oh.
I was a waitress before this, and before that I was a teacher. So I assume I would be doing one of the two of those things, although probably waitress.
At the same time.
Actually, I knew people at the restaurant that did that. It seemed stressful.
At the same time?
No, they would work summers
Like, you
at the
only
restaurant.
get your shrimp Alfredo if you can answer this calculus problem correctly.
That's like if Baldy ran a restaurant.
Oh, Baldy's Big Restaurant.
Oh, take a look at my menu.
I get angrier for each dish you can't eat.
I get angrier for each waiter you don't tip.
I love it.
Oh my
I had worked at a movie trailer company for a while. There go my cards. I didn't even want to get rid of that one.
Failure.
So
You'll die of failure.
I'll die of it. I'll just get a different card. So I'd probably be working as a movie trailer editor right now of some sort. It probably would not be a very fulfilling job because it looks cool, like to like put together these cool promos for movies. But the thing is, they just get ground out. It's like the same formula every time, and you're basically handed shots and told to put them in, and then someone watches over your shoulder.
bursting bubbles right now.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's a cool job for some of you guys.
One man.
It's a better job than a lot of the other jobs at the same company, but at the end of the day, most of those people were still like, gotta get up and go to work and do this again.
I mean,
so someone could tell
because
me you did it
generally I
wrong
feel like
again.
a lot of people that are in that want to become like film editors.
yeah.
They want to edit movies, not I want to edit the trailer for the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, you would think it'd be really fun because you get to take all the best parts of the movie, but again, you have bosses that sit over your shoulder and just tell you to move all the things around. So you're really just like the hand that ends up getting kind of like forced to do things by somebody else who may or may not really get the same like sense that you have for it. So I think like anything else, upper management can take a lot of fun out of a job like that. Yeah. But I would stick with it. I would be doing that right now. It would be a cool enough job, and they'd pay okay.
I'm real quick going to answer this question because I like it and it gives me a chance to
get my
talk
card.
about something I want to. Adam Guest asked, what is your favorite musical that isn't competing in this year's Battle Royale?
That isn't competing?
That isn't competing. Which,
What?
So I've got two things to tell you. One, we're doing a Battle Royale right now if you are not aware. You cannot technically vote right now because we're in between rounds.
Oh.
But you can vote tomorrow at noon our time.
I was gonna say, we just closed a round, didn't we?
Literally
like
just closed
2
a
hours
round.
ago, the last one, the previous one finished.
So we'll start the new one tomorrow. You can come back. You can vote in round 4.
Which means we know 14 more musicals that are not in it, and we can't say them out loud.
And in fact, 42 musicals have been knocked out already.
42?
But all of our musicals are competing except for the one musical that won last year. So
that's my favorite.
one has to be that one.
It's gotta be my favorite.
Yes.
I really like that FNAF musical. It's really good.
Woo woo.
That is so, like 42. I want to be like, have we even made 42 musicals? And I was like, we made like 3 times
The
that.
song from the Grinch episode of the Shovel Werewolf.
Oh, that's not competing. That's true. But
Oh.
Shovel
Not a
Werewolf is
musical.
not competing, right? Because that's not a musical. No.
Because it would clearly steamroll everything.
That's why. You gotta take it out before it just ruins the Battle Royale for everybody.
Next year we should maybe put Mr. Wolf in.
It's not a musical, though.
But it's good.
I don't think it'll get votes.
If I claim it as my champion, then
It's
it
gonna
can do
be up
whatever
against.
I want.
We don't even know what Battle Royale will look like next year, but we like changing it every year a little bit. So we've thrown around a lot of creative ideas. This year we made it a much bloodier start to the Battle Royale by making it, instead of 9 musicals fighting head to head, they're 15, and 14 of them lose, and 1 of them moves on. So there are far fewer musicals making it to the next round or the next phase.
Next year's Battle Royale is we're going to get people to represent the musicals and actually put them in an arena and have combat to the death.
I like it. I like it a lot. I don't want to represent anything in it.
Yes.
Hey, combat to the death.
Speaking of,
Move on to the next
this is our next picture.
Oh.
It is this lovely one right here.
Oh! Who is that hideous person? Terrifying.
I think it's my grandmother.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right.
What's he trying to do?
All right. I was going to like read the rest of my cards, but then I like second guessed it and I just put it down. Now I'm going to look and see if I made a big mistake, actually. No, I don't think I did. I think that was the right card. Just that like shoot from the hip, knee jerk reaction. I think was right.
Because we already put our cards on top of it.
Oh.
And there's the
And now you have
beard,
to read them.
and you have to shuffle them all.
Okay.
Shuffle the bone pile.
All right. I'm gonna be really sad if the beard gets another point. He's already beating me, but if he starts like
He's a
beating
fiend.
you,
He's a fiend.
Someone
Sorry,
just
beating
asked
her?
why the two of you are always making a funny face. And it's like,
I was
they-
born with a funny face. I can't help it.
that's a disability. Stop making fun of him.
Oh no.
All right, you guys ready for me to read these?
Yes.
All right, this is number 1. How white people smile at each other on the street. It looks like that. That's number 1. Number 2. When you lay down for a quick nap and wake up 8 hours or later. Not earlier. That would be even,
Time travel.
That's even weirder.
That is.
So that was number 2.
definitely
When you
not
lay down for a
okay.
quick nap and wake up 8 hours later. That's number 2. Number 3. When your mom adds you on Snapchat. Ooh, that's the face you make.
That's your
the
mom.
face.
That's what I send my mother.
And number 4. When your boss dies. I don't know who my boss is. Hold
Your
on.
boss? Is Granny your boss?
I don't think so, but that doesn't.
Goodness.
Oh.
Huh. All right, that was number 4. I'm gonna read these one more time. You guys are gonna vote for one of them. Number 1, how white people smile at each other on the street. Number 2, when you lay down for a quick nap and wake up 8 hours later. Number 3, when your mom adds you on Snapchat. More like when your mom adds me on Snapchat. Am I allowed to say that on the stream?
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Pretend you heard nothing.
Oh, no.
Number 4, when your
no.
boss dies. Which of these is the winner? Which?
Oh, what
is
do we
the
got
winner?
here?
Who's gonna win?
A lot,
gonna win?
a lot of threes.
A lot of threes.
A lot of threes when your mom adds you on Snapchat.
I'm seeing threes. All right, threes. Who got 3? Who's that? That's not me.
It's the beard again!
The beard. Why do you keep voting for the beard? Oh.
Oh
We'll take the beard's point.
no! There's the beard's point. Sorry for the headphones. I'm sorry. I really didn't think
Chalk
when
another one up to the beard.
we said we're gonna had the beard. I didn't think he was gonna get points. I wouldn't have suggested if I thought he could win. I wasted my white people smiling at each other card.
I wasted my boss dying.
It's the Snapchat reference, isn't it? We're all about the Snapchat.
I assumed
Apparently.
that Snapchat was gonna be kind of funny for people because it's like relatable.
You kid.
Hashtag relatable, but hashtag how white people smile at each other.
Hashtag not
Come on.
sponsored by Snapchat.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna do better this time.
If you're asking us about our favorite anything, such as favorite color, favorite Pokemon, favorite musical, favorite etc., go ahead and check out our frequently asked questions. I think most of that information is in there, and we've answered it a couple times.
Yeah, our mods have been really
So-
good about collecting that over the years because we have answered those questions so many times in the past.
That's right.
That's right. That's right.
The chat wants to know
That's
why you're wearing a hat.
Because I don't have any hair right now. Honestly, I've had. I know I'm like baldy. It hasn't grown back from God of War yet, and it's like a weird, like bluish black looking thing on. Hey, yours is too. What? So yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna wear a hat, but it is getting hot, so maybe I won't for the rest of the stream.
Ooh.
There, your question got me to take off my hat. How do you feel
Oh.
about that?
Are you ready to see the next meme?
Sure, I think
Now
I
that
am.
we've revealed the secret of your hat.
Yeah.
It is this wonderful face right here.
Woo! Oh, Peter is shocked by seeing me without my hat. I was like, whoop!
All right. We have this lovely
When AJ
picture
takes off his
of
hat in
the
a live
neighbor.
chat. Perfect timing. All right, so the neighbor from Hello Neighbor. Which of these cards is gonna?
Oh, sorry. So someone wanted to know. We'll do this one in a second. Somebody wanted to know, since we have a ball pit, what else would we need to have like the perfect quarantine in our house?
Oh, I wish I felt like I had a perfect house for the quarantine.
Disneyland.
Yes. Fewer computer stations with production software installed on them. It's really the roughest thing about living here during quarantine is that you can't get away from any of the work that needs to be done. It's really more like living in your office for like 3 months. It's very difficult because no one says like you're done working for the day, stop working. No one stops sending emails. You don't stop getting notified about things that are happening. And you can't get away from like numbers and upload schedules and calendars with things. So it really is just like, and I know that doesn't sound different from everyday life, except in everyday life, I can go get in the car and I can go to the movies for a couple hours. I can go just sit down in a restaurant for 20 minutes while I eat my lunch instead of eating at a table, staring at a computer across the room that has something half finished on it. So that's the biggest difference.
So if we had Disneyland in our house,
That would be
That'd be
really
great.
helpful. Yeah, I could just
That would
disappear
be
into
amazing.
Disneyland and come back.
I could go hop on a Big Thunder Mountain right now. Be like, "Woo!"
Is there anything else that would help us?
I want a swimming pool. Like, it would be nice actually to just like go in the backyard and get in a pool and like not think about anything for a while, just float.
Mm-hmm. I'm between two of these now. I don't know which one. I'm gonna go with that one.
Lemon Banana says, while everyone's trapped at home, Ari's trapped at work.
Yeah, that's seriously how it feels. You can't really escape it.
You can. You just have to choose to.
Well, but then you feel guilty. That's, I think, what people don't talk about is this weird sense of guilt of, like, if you were sitting in the office and you're like, I choose not to do my work now. you would like feel weird about doing it. And I know when you're at home, you can like hypothetically justify it, but there's still something weird about just thinking, but if I kept doing it, I could get more done. If I kept doing it, I could get ahead on something. If I kept doing it, I could find something to improve that I wasn't going to do. Like, it's opportunity. And you could say that about anything in life, because every moment you're alive is another moment you could be doing something to change the world, or doing great things, or fixing stuff, or helping people. Like, you can get crazy doing it. But on a smaller scale, when you live in your workspace and your work is going kind of 24/7, it's really hard not to find something you can make more efficient on random encounters at any given moment, or just get ahead on another project that might come out later this year. I'm going to put down...
You should totally put down a card. I am reading you guys' captions, by the way, and I'm really loving
That
things
one.
like when you open the fridge and there's no food, when you sit down on the loo and the toilet seat is warm.
Oh, no.
Pretty sure that's an actual card in this game.
I think it might be.
Okay, what lovely ones will you pick? Probably belonging to the beard, because you're all a bunch of jokers.
Well, the Beard's just been playing really good cards. Like,
All
he's
right.
way better than he should be.
Number 1.
Number 1.
When you spell a word so wrong that even spell check can't figure out what on earth you're trying to say.
Is that spell check right there? It's like...
Number 2. When you butt dial your ex.
Oh, no.
That's why you take
no.
them out of your phone, guys.
That would be a good idea,
just delete
yeah.
them right out of the contacts.
Or you murder them. Don't do that.
Me, when Nate suggests murdering my ex.
When you find out that the Prince of Nigeria wants to send you $12 million and simply needs your banking credentials to transfer it.
Wow!
Half these people aren't gonna know what that is.
That's great!
Or when all the old toys your mom threw out are suddenly worth thousands of dollars. Number 1, spell check can't figure it out. Number 2, butt dialing your ex. Number 3, the Prince of Nigeria wants to give you money. Number 4, your mom threw out all your toys that are worth thousands of dollars.
All right, what do we got, guys?
What are your answers?
Have any of those happened to you guys, by the way?
I don't think my mom's ever thrown out anything.
Anything that
that's
was
worth
worth-
thousands of dollars.
Have you ever butt dialed an ex?
No, I'm pretty sure I
Because
deleted my
delete them
exes
out of
from
my
my phone. Yeah, I don't keep.
I don't think I had a cell phone back when I had an ex. I guess I technically will always have an ex once you have exed before.
All right, I am seeing mostly 4s. Four.
What was number 4? Oh, your mom throws out the toys?
I think so. It's 4s.
It's looking like 4s. 4s. Your mom threw out the toys. Is that you? All right, we got a point for AJ and not the beard.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate
All
your
right,
support.
You're not gonna give him a
Thanks for
card?
your
We
support.
can remember it. You have a point. He has a point.
This
and
is
the
why
beard
our
has 2
moderators
points.
are here
Neff is keeping track
to
of it.
help us keep track of the numbers
Well,
we can't do.
okay.
We'll get rid of
Yay.
this scary image of this scary man.
Oh, he was just freaked out that mom sold or threw out thousands of dollars of toys.
The first question I found was, why would you butt dial your murdered ex? That would be really awkward.
Yeah, that'll probably get you caught faster. It'd be better if, again, there were no traces of you on the ex's phone.
But what would you do if your murdered ex butt dialed you?
Scream, cry, jump out the window?
I would probably question who had my murdered ex's phone.
Jake
Like
Reed
the
wants
police?
to know if there will be another Finish the Lyric challenge.
You'd like there to be one.
I'd like there to one.
Wouldn't you?
What?
There might be. Maybe even this month. I don't know.
Maybe even this week. Yeah.
Maybe
not
even,
this week.
Not this week.
Not
No,
this week.
no. We have other things this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have actually a couple. One that some of the people that have visited us know about, and then another one that was not involving them.
Yeah.
So we have 2
2 music challenges.
ready to go at some point. We just, haven't had a good week to put them up yet because of God of War and other stuff that we were doing. But it's looking like one of them could be
One of
showing
them.
up very soon.
Yeah. Click that notification bell. Not on this channel. Actually, do it on this channel too. But do it on the Random Encounters channel. If you don't want to miss those Friday uploads, because there is a music challenge coming
Maybe
up soon.
someday we'll do a live Finish the Lyric challenge.
Oh, no.
It's possible now
No.
that
I
we're
was
on
gonna be
replay.
like, I'm like, I'll do terrible. I'm like, I do terrible at them normally. Doesn't make a difference. But you're right. We can do things like that. We have the power.
We have the power.
The technology exists.
Do you want to see another meme? Do you guys want to see another meme? Do you want to see another meme?
We might need to.
There was a question I was going to do, but
We lost track of time.
Also, somebody asked if they could make a fan art of Penguin Gwen. Please do. That would be cute. Very happy.
Yeah.
And you can send it to us on Twitter or Instagram or over email. They should all be in our About page on YouTube. But if you can't find it, it's remusicals@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you send it to any of those places,
you can even send it physically to us at our P.O. box, except we don't check it that
often. You just have to call it Penguin.
Penguin.
She did.
Penguin.
I just wasn't sure if everyone
I love
would
it.
get it.
I love it.
All right. We're not plowing through these memes very fast.
No.
Let's do another one.
So
there's going to be a lot.
I'm wondering if I
left over.
should skip these two.
Okay.
And go to one of these ones.
Sure.
Because these are pretty good faces.
Oh, okay.
How do y'all feel about this face?
That's one of my favorite Nate Wants to Battle faces, actually. From FNAF Night 5. I was going to say 3, but I'm like, no, that's Night 5. That's where bad stuff happens to Chica while she's trying to get the last fire extinguisher. Okay. These are all pretty good.
That face is just... It lends itself well. Honestly, it fits just about everyone.
Right?
But I'm trying to figure out which one. I think this is the one for our friends here.
Huh.
Am I reading this one?
Yes, and the beard is right here.
Okay, this one's mine.
Oh, man, I don't know which one to go with.
Well, he's got all these great ones that are so good that you're not going to
put
pick.
them all in.
Yeah, there you go. There you
All
go.
right, shuffle
We're
the
gonna go
bone
with
pile.
We're going to go with that one. Please don't pick the beard. His won't have anything on mine, I promise.
That beard. This is a great face.
It is.
The first suggested caption for this is AJ when the beard gets another point.
It's accurate.
Probably. So
how about when the Nigerian prince actually gave you $12 million?
I feel like that would be a more joyous face. I mean, yeah.
These memes that we're showing you guys, we picked out like 20 something, and we're only gonna get through like half of them. But we have a stack of over 100 of them. It's like that, and we haven't even covered stuff I think from the last like 12 months. So anything that's newer than halfway through 2019, it's not in here yet. So I need to print more of these out and add them sometime.
Someone asked me if Gwen is short for Gwendolyn, and yes, it actually is.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So our captions are: number 1, when you're cheating on a test and make eye contact with the teacher. Okay, I've been in this situation.
Is that the face?
I have been the teacher. Don't do it. It ruins everyone's day. Like, nobody wants this.
But did they look at you like that?
Kind of. Kind of.
It's worth it then.
No, it wasn't.
You can only do it if you make that face. How about that?
It was my birthday. It was the worst birthday ever. Oh. It's literally why I take off.
It wouldn't have been if they'd made that face while doing
that.
this.
Was number 1, which obviously is AJ's. Number 2 is when you randomly remember how much happier you were the week Pokemon Go came out.
Oh.
Sure, yeah.
I was that much happier.
Number 3 is when the teacher thinks you're not listening, so they ask you a question and you get it right.
Is that the teacher? Have you done that one too?
This is a weird extrapolation here.
Number 4 is when you hear someone say moist. Sorry.
Moist.
All right, so 1, when you're cheating on a test to make eye contact with the teacher.
Moist.
2, when you randomly remember how much happier you were the week Pokemon Go came out. 3, when the teacher thinks you're not listening, so they ask you a question and you get it right. 4, when you hear someone say moist. What do we got?
Oh.
I like when
This is
someone
voting time.
hasn't picked their weeds in Animal Crossing.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I'm never guilty
3,
of that.
2, 4.
I'm a weed-picking fiend.
Seeing, I think that's mostly 4.
Mostly 4.
Looks like a lot of 4.
Moist.
So that's moist.
Moist.
Please tell me that.
I'm moist.
Oh, this moist fellow.
It's me. Tell Cersei it was me.
Curses. I was number 1.
All right. Well, we're still all losing to the beards.
Does he have 2 points?
He does.
Oh, I thought he only had 1.
He has 2, and we all have 1.
Ah.
If we team up, we beat the beard.
Well, that's
Oh my
not
goodness.
good enough.
I get a crowbar, I beat the beard.
Ooh! He's gonna think we're a bunch of losers. Beard, man.
Question: would you rather have a full beard and not have any hair, or have hair and no beard?
Well, I feel bad having a half beard. He'd be like, ugh! Be a terrible creature, pitiful.
I don't like it when my beard gets too long. I feel like there's a certain point where I'm just like, it's too scruffy.
Did you say or no hair and half a beard?
No beard.
Oh,
So,
well,
a
so
beard.
you have it on top or on your chin? Where do you want it?
That's what I've got basically right now. So I would just do
I've
this.
got a little bit of both.
I don't really want a full beard though. I could not handle having like woof.
You would look. I'm not sure how you would look, honestly.
I'm sorry, am I
Like
boring
bald with no
Boy.
long beard.
Yes, you're always boring me.
you? I'm trying to be entertaining here on the internet at 3 a.m, playing a goofy game with my friends.
How about if you were stuck with Enos for 24 hours? What would you do?
I've got a card for that. Oh, I'm sorry. We got a card for that. Hold on.
Find the door that's 2 stories up and jump out of it.
Dude, I think I would egg him on. I'd be like, hey, so what do you want to do? And I just wait. And be like, oh, we could go do this thing, and then we'll build one of those things. I don't know. He sounds a little like SpongeBob, actually. Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Patrick.
Oh my goodness, you would.
It would be kind of amusing just to see what kind of nonsense Enos can get you into if you just give him an inch. Like...
Yeah, that sounds
pardon
like you.
me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would just try to make sure he didn't die in the 24 hours that I
I
had.
would not care
contact
if he
with him.
did. I would leave. Like, bye.
That would be a fun game, actually. How to keep Enos alive for 24 hours.
Excellent.
He's a vampire. It might actually take a lot to kill him.
All right, and just real quick, because somebody asked what I taught Latin, which probably tells you why I had such a hard time.
That's
Why
why,
you had
I'm
people
yawning.
cheating?
Yeah. We'll go on to the next one, shall we?
Sure. Let's do it. We have to catch up to the beard. One of us
Which
has
one
to...
sounds good? Do you want to pick one?
Let's do the one under Nate and Prest.
Oh.
This
That
one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds dirty.
This one! Not these guys.
Which I sneakily did because I have a card that fits it.
You, a
no.
rotten human.
I didn't actually. I don't even know.
Well, we
Human.
could spice this up and be like, I'm going to put 2 pictures on screen. You got to pick a caption that fits both of them.
Nah. Let's just do this.
I don't have anything that fits this, I think.
Yeah, I don't really have anything that fits this. Alright, I concede.
Curse you, Gwen!
Honestly, I'm struggling a little myself. Because I have one that would work on me.
There. That's my card.
I think we'll go with this.
Just
Sure.
pretend it's good, okay?
This is going to be where the beard
The beard is gonna pull away. The
Yeah.
beard is gonna be like,
Yeah, the beard's going to get...
ooh, and just play the best card. Can't stand up against him. He's too good. He's too good.
He's too good.
He's too good. All right, number 1. I hope this fits. I hope it's mine. Number 1, when your grandma sneaks $40 into your pocket on your way out the door.
Hey, thanks, Grandma.
Number 2, when you fart in someone else's car and all the windows are rolled up.
It's like, got him. Got him.
Oh, no.
Number 3, when someone who works out starts talking about their workouts. I can see it.
Yeah, been there.
Number 4, when he said he'd text you after work, but that was a year ago.
Take
Okay.
him out of your context, too, guys.
Maybe he died.
See, I thought that was going to be like a week ago, but that was a year ago? That is a long time to ghost someone. Okay, so one more time. Number 1, when your grandma sneaks $40 into your pocket on the way out the door. Number 2, when you fart in someone else's car and all the windows are rolled up. Number 3, when someone who works out starts talking about their workouts. And number 4, when he said he'd text you after work, but that was a year ago.
Oh, this one seems a little split.
Well, hopefully we can find a common thread. Tug at that common
I'm
thread.
seeing a common thread.
Get ourselves a winner.
1.
I think it's number 1.
Number 1, when your grandma sneaks $40 into your pocket.
It's not my
You
You picked that image,
You
too.
picked it.
Cheater. Cheater.
Let it be known, Miss Gwendolyn is a cheater.
Yep, she
I'm trying
cheats.
to beat the beard here.
She cheats.
We make allowances for that.
All right, I'm real quick gonna throw out my hand and get a new one.
Okay, let it be known, this manly man here hasn't thrown out his hands. Just gotta say this. Maybe I like my cards.
Did you throw your card on the floor earlier?
And I picked it back up because I fight like a man.
He,
Did you pick up the
like
same
a-
one, or did you
A tough
cheat?
man.
Yeah, he like dropped it.
Picked the
Like,
right one.
oh, let me get that.
You can tell by the fact that I've only won once out of like 7 rounds. If I had won a bunch of times, maybe.
Oh.
Clearly, the beard doesn't have this problem because he doesn't even have a hand. Wow. Oh, do we have a question?
Me?
I need to
I'm
cool
looking,
down
I'm
for a
looking.
second.
What is your favorite Nintendo Switch game?
Favorite? I mean, I put the most hours into Animal Crossing now.
We've all put the
It's
most
not-
hours in Animal
It's
Crossing.
not hard to do that.
Yeah, and this is a great moment to plug that if you guys come back on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, we will be playing Animal Crossing. We'll show you some of our Animal Crossing villages with a specific goal. Gwen and I each have a villager that we hate, and we're going to try to kick them out.
And they
So-
refuse to talk to Isabel. So
Well,
they're like,
I've been talking to Isabel.
I refuse to talk
it's
to
not
her.
working. I
Gwen
think I
likes
need
to just hit them
Google.
with a net.
Well, I'm planning to terrorize my lion. His name's Leopold, and I can't stand him. So we're going to try to chase him from the village, screaming if we can. I don't think he's going to leave, though.
Pitchforks.
Yeah, I've been super unsuccessful because this is not the first time. I have been after this guy since he moved in. I tried to keep him from moving in, and I couldn't do it. Every time I do something bad to him, he's like, wow, dude. Oh, he calls me Lion Cub. Wow, Lion Cub, your village is so great. I can't wait to live here forever. So I can't get rid of him. But I'm going to try. With your help, we can succeed.
Okay, so you've talked about which one is your least favorite villager. Favorite villagers?
Favorite villager?
This is totally not the question we got asked.
Okay, I'm skipping to another question now.
My favorite current villager is probably Simon the monkey. He is quite the goofball, but I like him a lot.
It's Bob. Bob the cat. He's
Bob the cat.
a purple cat. His catchphrase is...
He's a cool dude.
And my favorite is Ellie the elephant. I literally buy outfits for her because I think she'll look really cute in them.
Aw, that's adorable.
I give Bob the weirdest crap, and he's all about it. I gave him, like, those little eye covers you put over your eyes to, like, sleep at night, to, like, block out light. He wears them and runs around town wearing them. Like, oh, you're going to kill someone. You're going to fall in the river.
But because you did that, I have Bob in my island too, and I gave him the same eye cover, and he does the same thing.
He runs around like a maniac, blind. I don't know what he's doing.
All right, what's our next picture?
He's a fun-loving fella.
What do you want? What do you want? You want one of these?
Don't let her pick anymore.
You pick.
How about we go with
that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one. That one. Yeah.
It's me as the judge from Phoenix Wright.
Huh. I don't have a card for this.
Oh no.
What have I done? Oh, no. So I'm going to have to play something weird instead. Those are my only options.
Sure. Yeah, that's great. Just channel your inner Bob. I gotta play something weird.
All right, we'll go with that.
That's right. The beard's got that. Am I reading next, or is it?
I think it's-
Yes, I read the last one. So I'm going to do... Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not?
All right. This glorious picture of the judge from Phoenix Wright.
It's not great. It's not great.
It's a
the
lot
chat
like-
says you should do a picture of Gwen next because she hasn't come up yet.
I
We have a
they're
picture of
choosing
Gwen.
our photos for us
I've
now,
been
too.
considering picking one of her, so.
Good.
I'll
That's
go
what we'll
with
do
that.
next. We'll do a Gwen picture next.
All right. What is this phrase, or what is this picture? Is it when the Chipotle worker gives you a weak scoop?
That's number one.
Number one. Chipotle worker, he gave you a weak scoop.
Weak scoop.
Or is it when you burp in your dog's face to be rude, but it seems to like it?
That happens.
All right. That's number two. Or is number three when someone says you're smarter than you look?
Yeah.
Or is it number four when you make eye contact with a poster?
Hey. What's up, you?
All right. Number one, the Chipotle worker giving you a weak scoop. Number two, you burped in your dog's face and they liked it. Number three.
I want you to run like a tour group like this.
Number three, when someone says you're smarter than you look. Or number 4, when you make eye contact with a poster.
Does that count if it's your internet? Like you're watching a YouTube video and you make eye contact with across the room? I'm making eye contact
I
with
don't
you guys
think so.
right now.
I think when the image is moving, it's different than when the image is still, and you're like,
Well, maybe it's paused.
maybe.
Or maybe your whole video is just...
Shouldn't have thrown
what do
those
we got?
cards to the ground. I don't
Really,
remember which ones
really-
were which.
Well, good,
Really
because
stable.
it's like pretty overwhelmingly 4, but I don't know what 4. 4
4
is
was
the poster, right?
That's me.
What? Oh!
All right, so we've
Nate
got
has tied the beard.
2 Beard, 2 Gwen, 2 Nate, 1 AJ. Come
Aw,
on,
he's
pick a space,
terrible.
buddy.
Oh, it's because I didn't throw out my hand, obviously.
Do you need to do that now?
No.
Do it. I'll make you throw out your hand.
No.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find us a question real quick.
Maybe I will, actually. I'm like reading these. I'm like,
Do it.
they're not funny.
Do it.
They're not funny. I trashed my hand. All right, we're doing Gwen next. Also, I'm only pulling from the same stack.
I like some of these captions too. When your teacher says you can choose your groups for a school project and you look at your friend.
Hey, you.
When a girl gives you the call me symbol.
Hey, you got it. There. Oh, these are way better. Wow, these are way better. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I feel way better about these.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Are you guys planning on going to CAD this year?
I
there
don't
is a
know what
cat,
we're doing
maybe.
this year. We're not even going to the grocery store this year.
We went to the grocery store today. So
We did,
We didn't
but
have to wait in line
it was-
because we always go at like the last half hour when people are like evacuating it. We're like, hey, I'm gonna waltz in here now and get my
We're
groceries.
technically not even supposed to be leaving. We're allowed to go get groceries because that's an essential thing. But we're supposed to be staying home until at least May 15th is what I think California has right now.
yes.
They might extend it, they might not. Who knows? We'll find out. Yeah, conventions in general this year are just a big, like, we don't know if we're going to CAD, we don't know if we're going to anything else. Obviously, we couldn't be in Europe right now. I don't know if I'm going to BlizzCon, because I don't know if that's going to happen. And that's all the way in October, so...
Yeah.
I think if CAD is open and safe for everyone, and
they
if
invite
they
us.
invite us back, then we will happily come back to CAD because we love CAD. Like, it's been
Yeah.
a really good convention for 3 years running now. 4? How long have we been going?
3.
3 years.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
I track it by the movies we've seen. What? No.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because
We
Into
do-
the Spider-Verse.
We saw
Was
The
in
Last
between.
Jedi, and then Spider-Verse, and then The Rise of Skywalker, and Cats.
And Cats.
And
But
That's
they're
going to throw
the
us
same
off.
year.
Yeah.
All right. And if you guys were going to change your hair color, what hair color would you change it to?
I have done this. I changed it black.
For a role.
But I probably would still
I
do
need a
it.
personal reason.
I don't want to change my
I mean,
hair
I technically
color.
dyed my hair red in high school.
You did.
It looked awful
remember.
after about a week. It looked terrible.
Well,
It turned like
always look
blondish
terrible.
orange. It turned orange, but we were also on our senior trip, and we were in a lot
Yeah.
of sun in Florida.
it's true.
So it turned like bleached orange, and it was awful. And I might go with purple now.
Purple would be fun. Purple, so from like sophomore to senior year of high school, I attempted to make my hair purple 4 or 5 times. And like I spaced them out because you have to let your hair relax between dye jobs and stuff. But I tried to turn it purple and it turned red. I was like, okay, so if it turns red with purple, I tried blue and it turned red. I was like, what
Are you
happens
sure you're doing
if
this
I put
process
red in it?
correctly?
And it turned red. So I have tried to do it purple like multiple times and always gotten red. And red's been the only thing that would ever stick in my hair. But if I could ever get it purple, I would. And like I tried this on myself. Like I'm sure a professional could get it purple in like no time flat. But I couldn't.
Yeah, I'd probably go with like highlights of some sort. I don't think I'd want to just.
Frosted tips.
Silver.
Oh
Boy band on it?
yeah, I'll do something like that. Yeah.
I don't have hair.
No,
so
I wouldn't.
can't dye my
I just
hair.
wouldn't. I just wouldn't. I don't think any color hair would look better on me than just regular hair. I don't know. I like the look of my body the way I was born with it.
I don't. You at least.
All right.
I'd be happy enough to die in this body the way it is.
Well,
You're
good.
gonna.
Well, good.
I'm working on it.
Better than
actually.
dying in someone else's body.
Yeah, probably.
Let's
That's
get
weird.
the next photo before AJ
All right.
digs this pit
All right.
deeper.
We're gonna go with this one.
Oh, I like it. That's a good one. All
Y'all have
right.
been wanting some Gwen pictures. Here's
Some Gwen.
Gwen from the old Shovel Werewolf season 2.
Oh no.
I was looking at these earlier
Oh,
because I knew this was the picture that was going to come up. But
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't know which one to go with again, though.
Sure, yeah, that one. Beard, you can go in there right now.
Okay. Let's
We'll go with that one.
That almost got saucy.
It did.
we'll go with that.
You're doing it.
Oh, I'm reading it.
So-
You're reading them.
So we're gonna see which of these applies to me the most. Woo.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it. You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
You got it.
When your mom says, "You're doing great, sweetie."
Aw, that is so true.
Thanks, Mom.
My
when
mom
you're
is always
watching
like
an
that.
RE live stream and they read your comment.
Oh, that's the face Gwen makes when she reads her comment.
When your friend says something and you have to pretend to be supportive.
That's like every day.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I live that. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it.
When you're not normally
You got it.
smart, and this is your teacher's face when you get an A. That's not true.
I was questioning if the teacher had to like fraud your grade for you.
All right. So
What do we
we're
got?
gonna go with number 1.
You got it.
When you meet someone for the first time and they say, "I'm a hugger."
Oh. Yee.
Number 2. When the week-old Domino's you had for dinner finally gets its revenge at 3 a.m.
That's great. Yeah.
When you show up on a blind date and they're wearing a fedora.
Oh yeah.
It's the worst.
It's gonna be a good date.
When your friend's dog digs its nose into your crotch.
Oh. Nice doggy.
Oh no.
Okay, so that was
Oh, no.
1, when you meet someone for the first time and they say, "I'm a hugger." 2, when the week-old Domino's you had for dinner finally gets its revenge at 3 a.m. 3, when you show up on a blind date and they're wearing a fedora. Or 4, when your friend's dog digs its nose into your crotch.
Oh no.
What do we got?
Oh no. These are all making me cringe
Okay, you
just a
say
little.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's cheating.
Yeah, we can't all get a vote. Well, we'll all probably get a vote, but
Thank goodness.
from different people. What do we got? What do we got?
I
What do you
can't tell
guys
if it's
think?
1 or 4.
What do you guys think? Huh.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Well, either way, it's not me, so I don't get the point. Are you guys 1 and
I think
4?
it's 4.
I think it.
It's too close to
Call
call.
it.
I think it's 4.
Okay, that's me.
Oh, you
I
take
feel
the
bad
lead.
being like, I think it's 4.
I think
Yeah.
it's
One was
4.
me. So. All right, Nate gets a 3rd point, and he's now officially beating the beard.
All right, we'll
Curses.
stop the game there. So that the beard. I was gonna be like, is number 1 the beard, and I'm 4 because if it's him and me, I'm definitely the winner, not him.
Oh,
I mean, it
my
is
goodness.
3.
It is 3.
so-
We could call it here for the night.
Oh.
And just
It's
make
already 3 a.m.
moves.
3 a.m. our time. That Domino's is gonna get its revenge right about now.
Oh.
We didn't have Domino's.
No, we didn't.
Like a week ago we did. Hopefully it wasn't a week old when we ate it, though.
I don't know. I wouldn't have known the difference,
There
probably.
you go. There you go. Huh.
I don't know. I guess we should probably call it.
We should
'cause
probably
it's
call it and we'll
free.
get some sleep.
Yeah.
So it is official. I've lost to the beard tonight. I'm apparently
He's
not
a
a
good
good
player.
meme
He's a good player.
He's pretty
He
good.
plays a fierce game.
But I didn't get this card until just now. Me using the toilet. It's good for like literally any situation. I could have played it on here. That's me using the toilet.
That is you using the toilet.
Yeah, that's the face I make.
That's.
But I only just got that card, so can't use it now.
Before
Wow.
we go, do we want to show any of these other images that we could have had tonight or not?
It doesn't
We
matter
might do
now.
this again because honestly, I've had a lot of fun with
Okay.
this, and I feel like it was a.
Well, we do have a lot of them left too, but we
That's
picked
true.
out some of our favorites for tonight, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. We are going to be back next Wednesday, I think, as well. We're going to do this again next week.
Next week?
I know we took
Already?
like a week off because we were finishing a musical, but it's fun to hang out with you guys. And if you're stuck at home like we are, it's nice to have social interaction.
Yeah, we did briefly talk about playing Animal Crossing with you guys, and showing you our
Hey!
villages. But the problem is, at our time, 2 a.m., all our villagers are going to be asleep, and you're not really going to get the experience.
You'd be
of
surprised.
seeing-
Half of my
Bob
villagers
would
are
be awake.
Half
'cause
my
Bob's a
villagers wander
maniac.
around at 2 a.m, and I don't know why. They're up to something.
But our villages would not be in the top notch
Yeah.
of like interesting things happening.
It's true.
But if you want to see our villages, do come to our stream on Friday at 5, or just watch it afterward if you can't make it at 5, because we know it's at a weird time for some of you guys.
Yeah.
But we will definitely show you everything we think is cool in our village and try to beat up some villagers.
It sounds like they're going to show you things that aren't cool, like Leopold and the weird cow.
We're going to take care of those. We're going to get rid of them. I
feel
promise you.
Really bad because the weird cow has my little sister's name, and so every time I'm like, oh darn her, I'm like,
She's a
but
very
not
weird.
my
I thought you were going to say,
sister.
has my little sister. I'm like, no, hostage. We have to save her.
He's got my little sister until I pay off my basement.
Oh my goodness.
This is terrible. Hey, while we're talking about things you guys should show back up for, please go vote in the Battle Royale. It starts the next round tomorrow, which actually, I mean, for you guys, it's today.
It will start in 9 hours.
9 hours from now? Cool.
9 hours.
In
So-
9 hours, there'll be another link live to go to round 4.
9 hours from
I
11
expect
o'clock
it-
is what, 8 p.m. your time? Or am I doing bad math? I'm doing bad math, aren't I?
No,
It's
that's
11
okay.
o'clock their time.
9 hours?
Yeah.
That's 8, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, so show up, vote. It's awesome. We're getting like twice as many votes this year as last year, so a lot of things are very unpredictable and kind of up in the air, and it's a lot of fun.
Your favorite musical may die without your help, so you have to come support the videos you love. Do
Please.
it.
And the ones I love, like help them get to the
Yeah,
top.
don't help them if it's against my favorite. Keep mine ones alive. Mine ones alive.
I've already talked to him. There's a round later that I'm like, I was very sure my favorite was going to win until we made a slight change to things, and then I was like, oh, it's not going to.
Oh, no.
And now I'm very sad.
There's a certain round coming up that is pretty saucy.
Yeah,
So
there's a
that's
lot.
about all I'm going to say
They've
on
been
that
so
one.
hard for us to predict this year. Like last year, it was fairly easy. This year, I've been wrong every time, which I shouldn't tell you more about that. You can sign in to Random Encounters Community tab on Sundays to see our new recap episodes where we tell you what has won, what got kicked out, and what we thought was going to happen. And they're pretty interesting. So we've only got one episode up, but next Sunday we'll have a new one up.
And I think the only winners we've announced are, oh gosh, I'm going to get them wrong.
Web of Lies.
Web of Lies and
How to Beat a Monkey at
How to
Chess.
Beat a
Yes.
Monkey at Chess.
so even beyond like this phase, like we have 8 rounds in this phase, the next phase is going to come, and then those are going to have to fight each other. Like the winners are going to have to fight each other, and then it's just going to get worse.
You'd be surprised to know which things are getting kicked out this early, but some very high-profile, very popular musicals have already gotten the boot. So it's going to keep going. Please go vote for those things, and we will see you on Friday for some Animal Crossing here on Replayed, as well as a blooper video, I believe, on our main
A
channel.
blooper
I
video.
see
Believe so.
Nice lashes, asking why we made the decision so very hard, and it was all randomized. It was not ours at all. Our
That's
only
how a
decision
battle
was to
royale
have them
works.
all fight, and it's breaking my heart.
It'll get worse when we change the rules next year. It'll be really good. But this year, we're keeping it sort of like last year, just more brutal. We'll see how it goes. Okay, anybody want to say anything else? By the way, our stores are closing this week. This is the last week. I know that shipping, though, overseas is very difficult from America right now. So this design, for example, is going to be going away. I might talk to our new merch company and see if we can keep it, because I know you guys like FNAF stuff. It will be probably a little bit of a stretch. But we will have new designs coming out in May and a new store.
Don't count on us having the same thing of anything, because honestly, things just have to change for various reasons. So if you like it, get it.
Yeah. Even if it ships so kind of slowly, it'll get there eventually, I hope. And if it doesn't, let us know. Otherwise, though, we will let you know when a new merch store is up. But you are down to the last 2 or 3 days before all the stores are poof off the internet for probably a couple weeks while we get the new one started up. I got nothing else to say. I'm done. I'm out of words.
Like a weird hair on the side of me.
All
Let's see
right.
one.
Are we ready?
I think we are. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for making time with us. I hope you have a great week, and I hope we see you again on Friday. Beard salute! Woo! I can't believe I lost, man. I lost
the
to
beard
everybody.
is too good. He's too
Even
good.
the beard. He's so good.
Or by golf rules, you won.
Oh, we're playing by golf. I like that. It's like Price is Right. I was the closest to getting the beard score without going over it.
That's not true. I did too, just
You know,
like him.
I hear the points don't matter. It's all made up and the points don't matter. So
No, it matters because I got it.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.